Hi, welcome. My name is Dr. Roberto Fernandez and I'm a chiropractor. Now a lot of you may have heard of chiropractic before, but what I like to do is actually explain what chiropractic truly is. A lot of people have stereotyped chiropractors in believing that chiropractic is simply for neck pain or back pain, but it's really a lot more than that. See, it works with the concept that the body is a self-healing organism. If you cut your hand, you can go and you can clean it out, you can put mercurochrome on it, you can put iodine on it, you can put neosporin on it, you put a bandage over it, you wait 2 weeks and you take that bandage off and guess what? The wound is healed. What was it that truly healed that wound? Was it the neosporin like they show on TV? In reality, the only thing that healed that wound was the body creating new cells. If you take that same neosporin, we find a cadaver, a dead person, chemically speaking, identical to you and I. We cut his hand. Go ahead and put some neosporin on that. Put a bandage on it. In fact, why don't you put stitches to make it look really nice? Come back 2 weeks later and tell me how it looks. See, healing comes from the inside out. The better your body expresses itself, the better your body is performing, the better you will heal. The better you heal, the better you prevent yourself from other diseases. And it works very simple. Your brain is a master computer. Your brain runs the show. Your body cannot function without this. We can pull out the heart, throw in a plastic when you keep going. There is no such thing as a plastic brain. Your brain sends impulses down your spinal cord. Your spinal cord branches out with spinal nerves that reach every single organ, every single gland, every single cell in your body. Now picture a tree. If a tree has roots, a tree has a trunk, and a tree has a branch, if at the end of that branch we have an apple, what would happen to the apple if we cut the branch? That apple's going to die. Reason being, the life source is in the tree. That apple can't live on its own. It needs the tree to stay alive. Well, you think about your body doing the same thing. Brain, spinal cord, nerve, and at the end of the nerve, let's put it your stomach. If I was to damage this nerve, is the stomach going to be working at 100%? Absolutely not. Eventually, this person may start suffering heartburn. What do people do when they get heartburn? Tums, Rolate, Pepto. They're taking all these drugs to make the stomach work better. Have they solved the problem? No. In chiropractic, we try to find this problem. If we can eliminate the pressure that's interfering with the signal between the brain and the end organ, is your stomach going to work better? Absolutely. Did I have to give you pills or potions or drugs to make you feel better? No. Did I heal you? Absolutely not. The healing came from the ability of your brain communicating with the end organ. So if we look at our spine right here, just like I explained before, your brain totally encapsulated by the skull. Your brain becomes a spinal cord. Spinal cord runs in between all these vertebrae through the spinal canal, and here we have a spinal nerve. Well, if this spinal nerve is going to your lungs, and this bone just happened to shift a little bit out of position, and it applied pressure to that nerve, is there a possibility that your lungs are not working the way they're supposed to? Is there a possibility that this person's suffering bronchitis, that this person's not coughing when he should have coughed, or that this person may have had asthma? There is that possibility. Is this the cause of every single case of asthma? Absolutely not. But I'll tell you something. The first thing I like to do to find out if a person is truly, truly healthy is make sure that we have removed any type of pressure on the nervous system, thus allowing the brain to be able to function with the end organ. When a vertebrae moves out of position, we call this a subluxation. This is my job as a chiropractor. I'm not here to crack your back or your neck. I want to be very good at identifying vertebral subluxations and moving only that vertebrae. If this vertebrae is going to your large intestine, maybe you have irritable bowel syndrome or constipation. If it's going to your head, maybe you're suffering sinus trouble or headaches or ear infections. If it's going to your legs, maybe you have tingling or numbness down your legs. If it's going to your ovaries, maybe you have menstrual cramps or irregular menses. You start to get the picture that this nervous system is the lifeline between the brain and the body. In chiropractic, we want to make sure that your body is expressing itself at 100%. That will allow you to really, truly achieve health. If you'd like to find out if you may be suffering with these subluxations are silent, and most of the times you will not feel them until you have degenerative changes, arthritis, damage to the disc, spurring, and at that point it may have been 20, 30 years, too late. I cannot reverse arthritis, but we find that when it first starts, we can help prevent it from ever starting. If you'd like to see how we can help you, contact my office, 305-270-8800, or you can find me on the web at www.drrobertofernandez.com. Thank you.